that this is an analog one.
Right.
So I can tell that from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. I'm gonna take this loose.
What's this, Mr. Hill?
Uh, this is not particle board. This is sheetrock.
Or drywall.
Drywall.
It's called.
The drywall, sheetrock. Some people call it sheetrock. Some people call it drywall.
So this is your wall.
And this is the wall.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So lay my tools to the side.
And what is this here? Tell us what these are here.
Okay. Before you can mount the your thermostat to the wall, you had toggle bolts.
No, not toggle.
I mean,
These are your plastic anchors.
anchor. Well, I call them toggle bolts.
No, it's a difference. The toggle bolt doesn't have.
I know they're toggle bolts, but I call the anchor bolts. I'm saying you're right.
Yeah.
Where you get these plastic inserts, and you drill into the wall. You try to drill smaller than the diameter of the plastic inserts, and then you drive them into the wall, and that holds them. And as they go into the wall, they have openings, and they spread open. That holds them in place.
Yes.
And then the screws. Once you screw it in, then you can screw this into this,
Okay.
into that,
You mounted now.
mount it onto that. So basically, this will come. Well, it's not. So I need to take this loose.
Bring it out here because you see that that's gonna pop up if you
Right,
don't have
right.
it.
So basically,
You can mount it now.
okay.
Yeah.
So basically, I would take this and make sure that and normally what I would do when I did something like this, I would mark where I'm going to drill my holes at before
Yes.
I get started drilling my holes.
Line up the
I
hole.
line up the holes so that I have a perfect, so it's not crooked
Mm-hmm.
or out of shape. So then I come back again. Now that my inserts are in and they're flush on the wall and they're holding secure,
Mm-hmm.
I can come back with my screwdriver, screws, and screw them back into place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one other thing that I know just from just a little bit of experience is that it might be a wise investment to buy a stud finder
Mm-hmm.
because you want to make sure that this thing is going to be remain permanent. So it'd be even better if you have a stud finder because that's going to really hold it in place versus just having drywall over a period of time won't hold. So
Yes.
a stud finder will be, if you find a 2x4 and you find a stud, you can just drill right into this the stud finder. So that's secure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now
Real tight.
it's tight. It's not going anywhere. And now, the most important part is the wiring of it.
Mm-hmm.
And as we know that every wire is color coded. So,
So take us through the color codes.
okay.
Of the wires.
If I can remember, I'm not 100%, but if I can remember, we need another smaller screwdriver. Do you want me to take these apart?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
give us the color
okay.
and the designation.
Okay. There's a white. Then there's yellow.
Okay, the white represents
But the white represents neutral.
no. Heat.
Heat. Okay. Then there's a yellow.
Now, let's back up real quick. When you say white represents heat, what happens when you turn the thermostat to
That sends a signal down to the furnace
the furnace?
to turn
On the gas.
turn on the gas valve.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
All right. The yellow indicates where my finger is. The yellow indicates coolant. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right.
Okay. That also, if you were going to, if it was summer and it's a 80-degree weather, that would turn on the cooling fan switch. If I'm,
Okay, now what would turn on if he turn it on to cool? You can help him out. Your what? Condenser what?
condenser fan
And your
and
And your compressor.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So the yellow is going to turn on my fan and my compressor
Yes.
for my cooling system.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. One more is green. It's coded green,
Yes.
and green is where my finger is. That's going to be is the fan switch.
Yes.
Fan switch.
And what fan are we talking about?
We're talking about the
blower
blower fan.
And where's the blower fan located, class?
inside.
Inside the furnace or the air handler.
Inside the furnace.
Okay.
Okay.
Usually at the bottom, as you can see where they are.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
The next one is there is no one. There is no
It's one other color you missed.
I got green.
Red and blue.
I haven't got to them. But there's a zero, there's a O, and there's no wire to that one, so that's gonna be right. Then there's RC and then R.
Okay.
The RC is not being used, but the R for red is going to be my hot wire to
Your power.
to my power
It just powers the thermostat.
the powers of thermostat. So that's my voltage going through that.
Yes.
Okay.
And how many volts are we talking about?
24.
24 volts.
24, right?
Yeah, this is called a low voltage thermostat.
No voltage thermostat.
Low voltage thermostat, 24 volts.
24 volts.
And let's also mention this here.
It had a jumper.
That
Yeah.
this configuration here, the RC and the Aura, it had a jumper between it. I had it sitting somewhere.
Right there.
No. It
little
was a
wire.
little metal
It broke off.
piece. It broke off. So that's what was here originally, RC and RH. You'll find that on most of your,
And the purpose of that is, again, because I wasn't.
it's just connecting both together, bonding your RC and the
So
RH. It just
comes
powers.
with that. It comes automatically that way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you can check. So again, RC and R red R.
That's your power.
That's my power source.
Right.
24 volts.
24 volts, yes.
My last wire that I'm connecting is a blue wire, and if I'm not mistaken,
Now, the blue wire in this configuration, we don't really need. You don't need a blue wire in this configuration. This is a 4-wire configuration here. So the blue wire is just, you don't need it.
What does it represent? I mean,
The blue could represent, it could represent the aura or common. That's what it could represent. But it depends on the application. This particular stat is a heat pump. You see the word O? That's orange. For the reversing valve. You should see a Y2 or Y. Let's see. No. Well, this is a real early heat pump.
So if I had a heat pump system, there would be a wire coming out of it.
You would have about 7 wires.
Oh, okay.
You have a heat pump. 7, sometimes 8 wires coming out of your heat pump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But your general non-heat pump central air conditioning system,
Have 4 wires.
you have 4 wires.
Okay.
The ones you just mentioned.
Just mentioned.
Right.
Okay. With that done, I would stick on my unit,
Stick on this cover.
my cover, and I would turn my system either to heat or cold, and then my fan on.
And you turn your fan on what?
Auto.
Automatic, right?
Automatic, right.
So it'll come off and on
Off and on.
automatic.
Also, you gotta make sure it's set to electric or gas.
Yeah, in the back,
See?
you have a
Oh,
setting.
that's right. You have the setting depending, oh, I forgot about that. The newer ones have, depending on the type of heating system that you have, you're gonna either have all electric or you're gonna have gas.
Right.
Okay.
It'll be electric or heat pump
Heat pump,
or gas or oil.
okay,
Yeah, and you just set it like so. Whatever. There
Okay.
you go. All right.
all right,
Very good.
all right. I learned something today.
All right. Any questions?
Yes, the blue you said again was,
That's common.
it's a
But you don't,
common-
yeah, normally on a 4Y, you don't even worry about
Worry
it.
about the blue.
Yeah.
But if it was the heat pump included.
You
the
put it
blue
on
is just-
C.
It's just added for power.
Yeah, put it on C. Now, we also talked about, I'm sorry, Ms. Jones.
It only take a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
There's been a interest that I've heard, some of you would like to take the CFC test again?
Yes.
Okay, if you